Now explaining a new method, new words, homogeneous function and homogeneous differential equation. So see, first of all, homogeneous function. What means homogeneous function? To understand this word, I am taking a few examples. Suppose here I am taking a function in two variables, f of xy. F of xy is x raised to 3 plus 3x square into y plus 4xy square plus y raised to 3. This is a function in two variables. Observe every term. Say here x has power 3. Here x has power 2. Here power is 1. So total is 2 plus 1, 3. Count total power. Here 1 plus 2, 3. 3. So every term has total power 3. If you find every term in that function in two variable has equal power, then from this equation you can take, if we take x raised to 3 common, then what will be left? Taking x raised to 3 common, here 1 is left plus 3 into y by x plus 4 into y by x whole square plus y by x whole raised to 3. In short, we can speak this as dividing this by x cube and multiply by x cube. Divide and multiply by x cube. So we are getting this expression. Now look here. This part is a function of y by x. Say here it is a function of y by x. A function of y by x, that means in that function everywhere you will observe terms y by x, y by x, y by x. Whatever is number of y in numerator, same number must be denominator. Y cube, x cube, y square, x square. No any y without x in denominator. So it is a function of y by x. So this can be expressed as x cube into, this is a function of y by x. So this function is expressed as x cube into g of y by x. Now see, from this function, now again I am taking same function, x cube plus 3x square y plus 4xy square plus y cube. Instead of x cube, I am taking y cube common. So if I take y cube common, then this will be x by y whole cube plus 3 into x by y whole square plus 4 into x by y plus 1. So now what is it? It is a function of x by y. So this f of xy is expressed as y cube into, this can be taken as h of x by y, a function in x by y. So here this is expressed as y cube into h of x by y. So now we are coming on definition. If any function in two variables, if a function, any function in two variables, f of xy can be expressed as f of xy equal to x raised to n into a function of y by x, or it can be expressed as y raised to n into h of x by y. Then function f of xy is said to be, it is said to be a homogeneous function of degree n. Homogeneous function of degree n. So here this is homogeneous function of degree 3. So in above example, so here in this example, here f of xy is a homogeneous function of degree 3. Now taking one more example, suppose f of xy equal to y square minus, I take here x square minus y square plus xy into log of x minus log of y. Now is it a homogeneous function of degree n? So to check whether it is a homogeneous function of degree n or not, we try to convert in this form. So say here this can be expressed as, here f of xy equal to, now look here, here x has power 2, here y has power 2, here total power 2, and these numbers we will join applying working rule of log. So what I do, x square minus y square plus xy, first of all join log terms, so log of x by y. Now I am taking x square common, taking x square common, taking here x square common, here 1 minus, this will be y by x whole square plus x square is taken out from this number, so y by x into log of x by y. When you take x raised to n common, with that you need function of y by x. So here observe numbers inside bracket, this is y by x, this is y by x, so here we should set y by x. So what we do, taking inside reciprocal, because it is a log number, log value, this main sign will be changed. So it is x square into 1 minus y by x whole square plus y by x into, now I am taking here reciprocal, y by x, so this sign will be changed, and you can see that this is x square into g of y by x, it is a function of y by x. Here y square upon x square, here y x, single y single x, with every y there should be x in denominator, so it's a y by function of y by x. So therefore this function here f of xy is a homogeneous function of degree 2. So this function we have converted in this form. Similarly, you can also convert in this form. Now from homogeneous function we are coming on homogeneous differential equation. So homogeneous differential equation. Say we are talking about a differential equation of first order and first degree. In this whole chapter in 12th class mathematics, in our syllabus we have methods to find solution of differential equations of first order and first degree. Now we are coming on special equation which is said to be homogeneous differential equation. So say definition is, if f of xy is a homogeneous function of degree 0, if this is a homogeneous function of degree 0, that means what? That is this f of xy, it can be expressed as x raised to 0 into g of y by x, or this can be expressed as y raised to 0 into g of x by y. So that is the meaning of this homogeneous function of degree 0. Then dy by dx equal to f of xy. This is a homogeneous function of degree 0. It is said to be homogeneous differential equation. Now to solve this equation, homogeneous differential equation, method is method 1. dy by dx equal to, if f of xy is g of y by x, if f of xy is g of y by x, say this is 1, if this homogeneous function is expressed as a function of y by x, then we take, to solve this equation, we take substitute y by x equal to v. Take substitute y by x equal to v, or we can say y is equal to vx. Y by x is v, or you can say y equal to vx. So here we will put v, y by x is v, so it will be function in v. So remember method, if this differential equation, homogeneous differential equation is given, take y by x is v, means y is vx, so dy by dx, therefore dy by dx equal to, differentiating with respect to x, v as it is, derivative of x is 1 plus x into dv by dx. This value we substitute in equation 1. So putting values in 1, now I am putting values. say we have taken substitute y by x equal to v. So when y by x is v, dy by dx is v plus x into dv by dx. So I am putting here v plus x into dv by dx. It is equal to g of v. This is v. So now this will be equation in two variables v and x. Y is eliminated. Whenever we work with y by x, eliminate y. So then to solve this equation, this v shift on other side. In every such problem, v will be shifted on other side. Now converting this in variable separable form with dv, take this gv minus v towards dv side. So dv upon gv minus v. This dx on right hand side, this x on this side. Then integrating both the sides, dv upon gv minus v is dx upon x. And after integrating, we replace, at last replace value of v by y by x. So we get general solution. So when f of xy is a function of y by x, this is the procedure. Now second possibility, method 2. Now say method 2. Method 2 is dy by dx. If dy by dx is equal to f of xy, and f of xy is a function of x by y, that is, it's a function of x by y. I should differ here symbol. Suppose I take here h, because g symbol already used here, so we should not use similar symbol. So if f of xy is h of xy, so whenever given homogeneous differential equation, dy by dx is a function of x by y, then to solve this equation, you take here a reciprocal, convert this into dx by dy. Take a reciprocal. So this will be 1 upon h of x by y. That is dx by dy. So see here, this was a function of x by y, and if you take a reciprocal, then we can say it remains a function of x by y. So let me denote this function in simple form. 1 upon h of x by y, it can be expressed as, suppose it is f of x by y, small f of x by y. In short, this is denoted as function of x by y. So now after getting this form, dx by dy, it will be a function of x by y, because dy by dx is a function of x by y, so its reciprocal will be a new function of x by y. Now we take here, substitute x by y equal to v. As in first method we took y by x is v, so here we are going to take x by y equal to v. That means x is v into y. Now because we want to put value of dx by dy, differentiating this with respect to y, dx by dy is v as it is, derivative of y with respect to y is 1, plus y as it is, derivative of v is dv by dy with respect to y. So v as it is, derivative of y is 1, plus y as it is, derivative of v is dv by dy. So putting values in equation 2, dx by dy is v plus y into dv by dy equal to f of v. So see, we have obtained a similar pattern. See, pattern is similar. Only difference is x is replaced by y. Observe these two patterns. Here it was with respect to x, here with respect to y. X is replaced by y. Now shift this v on this side. So therefore y into dv by dy is f of v minus v. Now we convert this in variable separable form. So dv upon fv minus v is dy upon y. Now integrating on both the sides, dv upon f of v minus v is dy upon y. And after getting integrals, replace value of v by x upon y. So we get general solution. So this value we replace after getting integrals, that is after integrating. After integrating both sides. Here also after integrating both sides. Replace v is y by x. So we get general solution. Now show that the given differential equation is homogeneous and solid. This is given differential equation. First of all, we are showing that it is a homogeneous differential equation. So say, look here, this implies here x square plus xy into dy is equal to x square plus y square into dx. Now getting value of dy by dx implies dy by dx is x square plus y square upon x square plus xy. Now see, dy by dx is, now what we do, see, observe numerator and denominator. I am dividing numerator as well as denominator by x square. So dividing numerator as well as denominator by x square, we are having this form 1 plus y by x divided by x square. The x square here divided by x square. So this is obtained by dividing by x square. And you can see that RHS is a function. RHS is homogeneous function of degree 0. So in equation 1, RHS is a homogeneous function of degree 0. So this is, means equation 1 is, therefore equation 1 represents homogeneous differential equation. And now because it is a homogeneous differential equation, we solve this equation by method just I discussed. Okay, to solve this equation, what we do? If right hand side is a function of y by x, take y by x equal to v. So take y by x equal to v. If we take y by x equal to v, that means y is vx. Here we are taking v. Y by x is v, so y is vx. Now differentiating this with respect to x, dy by dx is v as it is, derivative of x is 1 plus x into dv by dx. So value of dy by dx and value of y by x we substitute in equation 1. So putting values in equation 1, putting in 1, say dy by dx, so I keep here v plus x dv by dx, v plus x dv by dx, v plus x dv by dx equal to, now here I am putting v, so 1 plus v square upon 1 plus v. Now shift this v on this side, so implies x into dv by dx equal to 1 plus v square upon 1 plus v minus v. Now this is completely a function of a v, so we simplify right hand side. X into dv by dx is LCM is 1 plus v, here 1 plus v square minus v square, so this will be cancelled. Therefore x into dv by dx is 1 minus v upon 1 plus v. So right hand side is simplified. Now we can cross multiply. Now to get solution of this equation, we convert this in variable separable form. So converting this in variable separable form, these numbers we take on dv side, so 1 plus v upon 1 minus v dv is equal to dx on right side, and towards dx we shift x in denominator. Then now so this is variable separable form, dv side function of v and dx side function of x. Now integrating on both the sides, 1 plus v upon 1 minus v, here dx upon x. Now whatever procedure is required to get integral, we do here. So say look here, this is 1 minus v, so what I am doing here, this is dv. See 1 minus v, so I am changing sign, 1 minus v, so I put here v minus 1. So sign is changed in denominator, so I have to change main sign. Numerator is v plus 1, numerator we keep as it is. And this sign I am shifting on right hand side, so instead of here I put here minus sign. Then in the next step, here v minus 1, now v plus 1, this plus 1 can be expressed as minus 1 plus 2, so total value remains unchanged and we can have integrable form. Into dv is equal to minus dx upon x, that is dividing individually, this is 1 dv plus 2 into dv upon v minus 1 is minus dx upon x. Now putting integral of 1 with respect to v is v plus 2 times log mod v minus 1 equal to minus log of modulus x. Now see, out of 3 terms, 2 terms are having with log. Out of 3 numbers, 2 terms are connected with log. So constant also you keep in terms of log. So arbitrary constant we keep log mod c. So in this method you keep remember, after putting integral, if you have terms connected with log, number of terms are more than half, means maximum terms are with log terms, then arbitrary constant also keep in log form. So where c is arbitrary constant, where c is arbitrary constant. Now simplifying this, v is equal to v plus, this can be written as log of v minus 1 whole square. This number I am taking on this side, plus log mod x. This is on this side, minus log mod c equal to 0. That is, now joining these numbers, log of v minus 1 whole square into x upon c with modulus equal to, this is free from log, shift on the right hand side, so minus v. Now removing this log, so v minus 1 whole square into x upon c is equal to e raised to minus v, e raised to minus v. In this method, when removing modulus, we don't keep plus minus. So this is equal to e raised to minus v. Because of c, here we neglect plus minus. So that is, now v minus 1 whole square into x is c into e raised to minus v. After getting the simplest form, we replace v by y by x. So putting y by x here, so putting y by x, we get y by x minus 1 whole square into x equal to c into e raised to minus y by x. This implies y minus x whole square upon x square into x equal to c into e raised to minus y by x. That is, here y minus x whole square equal to, here x will be cancelled and this x on this side, c into x into e raised to minus y by x. So which is required general solution, which is required general solution. Now to solve this differential equation, first of all getting value for dy by dx. Say here, this is 2xy into dy. It is equal to, this number I am taking on other side, so it will be y square minus x square into dx. That is, now dy by dx is equal to y square minus x square upon 2xy. This can be, RHS can be converted in function of y by x. So that is, dy by dx is equal to, now see, numerator and denominator I am dividing by x square. So dividing by x square, this will be y by x whole square minus 1 upon 2 into dividing this by x square, it will be y by x. So numerator and denominator divided by x square. So here numerator and denominator dividing by x square. We do so to convert function in y by x. And now look this. This is a function of y by x. This we say it is equation 1. So in equation 1, RHS is a homogeneous function of degree 0. This is homogeneous function of degree 0. So therefore equation 1 represents homogeneous differential equation. And now we start procedure to solve this equation. So to solve it, we take, as we did in last question, take y by x equal to v. When y by x is v, y is vx. It's a common procedure. In every such kind of questions, this is common procedure. Take y by x is v, y is vx. Now differentiating this with respect to x, dy by dx is v as it is, derivative of x is 1 plus x as it is, derivative of v is dv by dx. Now value of dy by dx, this value we are taking here when we take y by x equal to v on the right hand side. So putting these values in equation 1, say putting values in equation 1, LHS dy by dx is v plus x into dv by dx equal to RHS y by x is v, so v square minus 1 upon 2v. After putting values in every problem, every questions, here there will be y alone, shift y on that side. So therefore this implies x into dv by dx is v square minus 1 upon 2v minus v. Now we simplify right hand side. RHS is completely in terms of v. So here 2v is LCM, v square minus 1 minus 2v square. So that is x into dv by dx is v square minus 2v square is minus v square minus 1 upon 2v. We keep this in more simple form. X into dv by dx is, take minus common, v square plus 1 upon 2v. And now it is ready to convert into variable separable form. So dv side I take these numbers. So 2v it comes in numerator, v square plus 1 comes in denominator. This is dv equal to, if you find any constant here, whether it is positive or negative or only minus sign, leave as it is. Take dx on that side, x in denominator. So this is variable separable form. With dv a function of v, with dx a function of x. After getting variable separable form, integrating on both sides, now getting integrals, say look here, derivative of v square plus 1 is 2v. So if this is f, then this is its derivative f dash. And integral of f dash upon f is log of modulus f. So therefore it is log of modulus f equal to here minus log of modulus x, and you can see that both are log terms. So put arbitrary constant in log form, log modulus c, where c is arbitrary constant. In this homogeneous differential equation method, in maximum sums, we replace arbitrary constant in log form. Always we put c as log of modulus c. That is, now joining these log terms, log of modulus v square plus 1 is log of modulus, this is positive, so c, this is negative, upon x. Now removing log on both sides, v square plus 1 is c by x. So therefore c into v square plus 1, sorry, x into v square plus 1 is c. This is simplest form. Now at last we replace v by y by x. So here I keep y by x. So y square by x square plus 1 equal to c. Therefore x into y square plus x square upon x square is c. So this means x square plus y square is cx. Here x will be cancelled, this x will be multiplied with c. So which is required general solution? Which is required general solution? Now to solve this differential equation, x into dy minus y into dx is equal to root x square plus y square into dx. Say here there are two numbers having a dx. Here is dx and here also it is dx. So from these two numbers we are taking dx common. So this implies x dy equal to, shift this number on the right side and take dx common. So root x square plus y square plus y into dx. Then dy by dx is equal to root x square plus y square plus y upon x. Now simplifying this, dy by dx equal to root x square plus y square upon x plus y upon x. Now see this x I am including in the radical sign. So this will be x square. So that is dy by dx is square root of 1 plus y by x whole square plus y by x, and you can see that this is a homogeneous function of degree 0. So in equation 1, RHS is homogeneous function of degree 0. So equation 1 represents, so equation 1 represents homogeneous differential equation. Homogeneous function of degree 0, in short, in simple words we can say RHS is only function of y by x. RHS is function of y by x, that means homogeneous function of degree 0. Now to solve this equation, we take y by x equal to v. And when we take y by x equal to v, that means y is equal to vx. So dy by dx is v as it is, derivative of x is 1 plus x as it is, dv by dx. So putting values in equation 1, dy by dx is, putting this value, v plus x into dv by dx equal to, on RHS y by x is v, so it is v square plus v. So this v will be cancelled. So this number will be cancelled. So x into dv by dx is root v square plus 1. Now this can be converted in variable separable form. So dv upon root v square plus 1 is dx upon x. So it is variable separable form. dv side function of v, dx side x. Now integrating on both the sides, dv upon root v square plus 1 dx upon x. Now its integral is log modulus v plus root v square plus 1 equal to log of modulus x, and arbitrary constant we keep as log of modulus c, where c is arbitrary constant. Therefore, now joining these numbers, log of modulus v plus root v square plus 1 is equal to log modulus c into x. Therefore, v plus root v square plus 1 is cx. This is simple form. Now coming back in y by x, so replacing v by y by x, so putting v equal to y by x, so y by x plus square root of y by x square plus 1 equal to c into x. So simplifying this, y by x plus root y square plus x square upon x is cx. That is y plus root x square plus y square is cx square. This is required general solution. So which is required general solution. Now to solve this differential equation, see, observe this differential equation. Here you can say cos of y by x, sine of y by x, sine of y by x, cos of y by x. So y by x is inner function, outer is cosine and sine. So neither y nor x from inside can be separated. So only one way, we have to take y by x equal to v. So this equation can be converted in homogeneous differential equation. Already it is homogeneous differential equation, but we are showing in that standard form. For that, here continuing procedure, say this is dx, this is dy. So dy side I take dx, and this number we are taking this part, I am taking on this side. So dy by dx, that is dy by dx equal to nothing but cross multiplication. Dy by dx is, keep this value as it is, x into cos of y by x plus y into sine of y by x into y, and below this expression we take the term which is on the right hand side. So upon bracket y into sine of y by x minus x into cos of y by x into x. So it is dy by dx. Now this equation I am dividing by this bracket. In this bracket I am divided by x. Similarly denominator also I am dividing by x. So numerator and denominator dividing by x, or we can say x square, because here one more y is here, one more x. So x into y, here y into y, it is y square. So that's why we divide by x square. So dividing by x square, here this x will be removed, cos of y by x plus here y by x into sine of y by x. So inside bracket terms are divided by x, and this y I am dividing by x. So x into x, numerator is divided by x square. Similarly in denominator, inside bracket I divide by x. Dividing by x, this will be removed. So bracket is divided by x and this x is divided by x, so it is 1. Now you can see that right hand side is completely a function of y by x. So here in equation 1, RHS is a function of y by x. Therefore equation 1 represents homogeneous differential equation. And to solve this equation, we take y by x equal to v. So y is equal to v into x. So dy by dx is v as it is, derivative of x is 1 plus x as it is, dv by dx. So putting these values in equation 1, we are putting values in equation 1. So we have, so dy by dx, so this is the value of dy by dx, v plus x into dv by dx equal to, now we are in numerator, sorry, this is 1, we are putting in this equation 1. So cos of v plus v into sin v into v upon v into sin v minus cos v. So this is RHS. In terms of v, RHS is a function of v. Now as we do in every question, this v I am shifting on this side. So x into dv by dx, x into dv by dx equal to, here v cos v plus v square sin v upon v sin v minus cos v, and this v I am putting here minus v. Now simplifying right hand side, x into dv by dx is LCM is v sin v minus cos v. So here v cos v plus v square sin v. Now this will be multiplied with v, so minus v square sin v minus minus plus v cos v. So this will be cancelled. So therefore x into dv by dx is v cos v plus v cos v is 2v cos v upon v sin v minus cos v. This is the simplest form of right hand side. Now this can be converted in variable separable form. So with dv we set this function of v cross multiplying. So with dv, see, first of all I am taking this number on this side, so v sin v minus cos v, and from numerator keep constant as it is, v cos v we take in denominator. It is equal to, this 2 is as it is, 2 dx upon x. See, whenever in any differential equation converting into variable separable form, anywhere either from left side or right side, if you find such constant, then keep constant as it is if it is in numerator. Don't take this 2, don't shift this 2 on this side. For calculation in further steps, easy calculation for further steps, keep 2 as it is if it is in numerator. If constants are in numerator, in multiplication, keep them as they are. So that is, now integrating on both sides, integral of LHS with respect to v. Say here dv is missed, dv equal to 2 dx by x. So v sin v minus cos v upon v cos v dv is equal to 2 dx upon x. So this will be, simplifying this, implies v sin v upon v cos v is tan v minus cos v by v cos v, that is 1 upon v. So tan v minus 1 upon v dv is 2 into dx by x. So now it is very simple integrable. Integral of tan v is log of modulus sec v minus integral of 1 upon v is log modulus v, equal to 2 times log of modulus x, and constant we keep as log of modulus c, where c is arbitrary constant, where c is arbitrary constant. So that means log of modulus sec v upon v, joining these log numbers, it is equal to log of modulus, see 2 is coefficient of log, so it is log x square into c. So removing log from both sides, sec v by v is c into x square. So sec v is c x square into v. Now putting value of v is y by x, here y by x. So sec of y by x is equal to cxy. So this is required general solution, which is required general solution. Now we want to solve this equation. Observe this equation. Say here e raised to x by y is given, e raised to x by y. So in this procedure, if we take x by y equal to v, then that will be much better. So if we want to use this substitute x by y equal to v, we should have a value of dx by dy. So from this equation we are getting value of dx by dy. So to get value of dx by dy, first of all this number I am shifting on other side. So 1 plus e raised to x by y dx equal to x by y minus 1 e raised to x by y into x by y minus 1 dy. After shifting that term on this side, now we can cross multiply. We want value of dx by dy. So dx upon dy, this number I am taking on this side and this number we are taking on that side. So dx by dy is equal to e raised to x by y, x upon y minus 1 upon 1 plus e raised to x by y. Now you can see that this right hand side is a function of x by y only, or we can say it is homogeneous function of degree 0. So in equation 1, RHS is a function of x by y only. Therefore, equation 1 represents homogeneous differential equation. And whenever RHS is a function of x by y, left hand side check, it should be dx by dy. LHS is dx by dy, RHS is function of x by y, and to solve this we take substitute x by y equal to v. Now say mechanism is same. In previous questions we were taking y by x is v, now x by y is v. So x equal to v into y. Now here we differentiate with respect to y because we want value of dx by dy. So dx by dy is possible if you differentiate this with respect to y. So differentiating this with respect to y, v as it is, derivative of y is 1, doing with respect to y, hence 1, plus y as it is, derivative of v with respect to y, dv by dy. V as it is, derivative of y with respect to y is 1, plus y as it is, derivative of v with respect to y is dv by dy. So v plus y into dv by dy. So putting these values in 1, we have dx by dy, we keep v plus y into dv by dy equal to e raised to v into v minus 1 upon 1 plus e raised to v. X by y is replaced by v and dx by dy is v plus y into dv by dy. So therefore v plus y into dv by dy is e raised to v into v minus 1. Now what we do, this v I am shifting on this side. So v I am shifting on this side, and here we are simplifying. E raised to v into v minus e raised to v into 1 is e raised to v upon 1 plus e raised to v. Now this v I am taking on this side, so it is minus v. Now simplifying the right hand side, y into dv by dy is e raised to v into v minus e raised to v. Taking LCM here, LCM is 1 plus e raised to v. So minus v into 1 is minus v, minus v into e raised to v. So this will be cancelled. So therefore y into dv by dy is minus common e raised to v plus v upon 1 plus e raised to v. Now this can be converted in variable separable form. So this function of v we are taking towards a dv side. So e raised to v plus 1 upon e raised to v plus v dv is equal to minus dy upon y. Now integrating both sides, e raised to v plus 1 upon e raised to v plus v dv is minus dy upon y. Now see here, derivative of e raised to v is e raised to v and derivative of v is 1. So if this is f, then numerator is f dash, and we know that integral of f dash upon f is log of modulus fx. Integral of f dash upon f is log of modulus fx equal to minus log of modulus y plus log of modulus c. So implies log of, now see, this is e raised to v plus v. Now this number I am taking on this side, so or keep as it is, e raised to v plus v equal to, this will be log of modulus c by y minus log y, so keep y in denominator. So that is e raised to v plus v is c by y. That is, now putting value of v, what is v? V is xy. So putting v equal to xy, x by y. So we get e raised to x by y plus x by y is equal to c by y. Now multiplying this equation by y, e raised to x by y plus x equal to c. This is required general solution. It is required general solution. Now question is, find particular solution. Say here you can see that sine square of y by x is given. So it can be homogeneous differential equation. So we get value for dy by dx. So here x into sine square y by x minus y into dx plus x into dy is 0. Now to get value of dy by dx, first of all this term we are shifting on right hand side. So implies x into dy is y minus x into sine square of y by x dx. That means dy by dx is y minus x into sine square y by x upon x. That means dy by dx is y by x minus sine square of y by x, and you can see that this is homogeneous differential equation. So on right hand side in equation 1, RHS is function of y by x. It is function of y by x only. So equation 1 is, it represents homogeneous differential equation. And to solve this equation, we take y by x equal to v. Y by x is v, so y is vx. So dy by dx is v plus x into dv by dx. These values we are putting in equation 1. So equation 1 becomes dy by dx, put this value, v plus x into dv by dx equal to y by x is v minus sine square v. This v cancel. So x into dv by dx is minus sine square v. Now this can be converted into variable separable form. So dv upon sine square v, dv upon sine square v equal to minus dx upon x. So that is integral of cosec square v dv is dx by x, and integral of cosec square v is minus cot v equal to minus log of modulus x plus, here c we keep as log of modulus c. So that is minus cot v is log of modulus c by x. So c by x is, so see this is log of modulus c by x is minus cot v. So c by x is e raised to minus cot v, converting in exponential form. Therefore x into e raised to minus cot v equal to c, where c is arbitrary constant. This is arbitrary constant, where c is arbitrary constant. Now putting value of v is y by x. It is y by x. This is general solution. It is general solution. We want particular solution. So to get particular solution, now we are putting condition. When x is 1, y is pi by 4. So putting conditions, x is 1, at that times y is pi by 4, x is 1, y is pi by 4, so minus cot pi by 4. Here y is pi by 4, x is 1, equal to c. So c is e raised to minus, now cot pi by 4 is 1. So c is 1 upon e. Putting in general solution, we have x into e raised to minus cot y by x equal to 1 upon e. Now this e can be joined with this e. So simplifying more, this can be expressed as x into e into e raised to minus cot y by x equal to 1. So that is x into e raised to 1 minus cot y by x equal to 1. This is required particular solution.